Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. I'm going to be covering a few simple tips on how by improving your website you can improve your online presence, be found on Google, and eventually, of course, get more potential customers and outrank your competition. So let's start with your website over here. And the first thing that I'm noticing here is that you use a little more of content. I always suggest um, this important tip. Content will make your website um, better because Google likes to see these sites with a lot of information, a lot of images, a lot of words, and it has to be original. When I mean content in your website, I mean words. So you need to have more words, especially on your homepage, so you can be in those in this context. It has you need to have the keywords that you want to target for. For example, clean service Princeton. That will be one of the keywords, right? Um, so the more content that you have, the better, because then you can start outranking your competition organically. Pretty easy. And of course, this will be for the homepage, and then for the services, for the about or estimates, same thing. I'll add a little more content. Um, it doesn't have to be as much as the homepage with me, but same thing. See, you have here a little bit of information. You can definitely use more content. Now, let's take a look on the back end of your website, and I'm going to be explaining what backlinks are, the domain rating, and the URL rating as well. So, for you to be found on Google, this number over here, depending on the competition around, it has to keep increasing um, by time. And same thing over here. So the domain rating basically will help you to be found on the organic results of a Google search, and the URL rating will help you to be found on the map section. I'll be showing you that in a few seconds. How you get these numbers to go up? By having backlinks. Now, backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and that will give you power to your domain, to your website. And of course, if that happens and you have the proper content, you're gonna be found for specific keywords, right? Right now, even though you have a little content, you only being found for one keyword. Let's take a look at what keyword is that. Uh, okay, see, this is something irrelevant for the services that you provide, I believe. So keep in mind that backlinks links are not all created equal. So you can have thousands and thousands of links, and if they're not powerful enough, it's going to be irrelevant. It's not going to help at all your domain rating and the URL rating. Let's take a look on the quick search that I did for cleaning services prints that I was telling you before. When you do a search, you can see that this first section is sponsored by Google. You have to pay to be there. But then the most important part is one of the most important sections is this one, the map section. This is where you want to be. And it doesn't matter if you're a Princeton or not. You can just target those areas. And when you create your profile, even if you have one or not, I'm not sure, it has to be optimized. It has to have the keywords that you want to be found for, the areas that you're targeting, pictures, reviews, and you have to interact with your customers. That's what Google is looking for. So you can start climbing this top three, and then you have the organic results that I was telling you before. So this is position number one, number two, number three. All these ones, I believe, there are big companies, um, and it's not that it's impossible to compete with them, but it's always good to know that there's a lot of potential in each one of these searches. Um, so let's take a look here at this best cleaning service that I pull out. This is probably your one of your main competitors. and you can tell that the layout is a little bit different from yours. It's a little bit neat, and it has more content. It has a little more. It doesn't have a lot, but these are good news because if you add content, let's say 1,200 words just on your homepage with the keywords that you want to be found for, you can start outranking them easy. And of course, you see they have more pages of the services that they provide, the industries, service area, we have employment reviews, free estimate, all the good stuff is here. So it's very easy to navigate through, and it seems appealing. So that's the other thing. You also have to be appealing for those new potential clients that you want to target. Let's take a look at on the back end. We'll compare numbers to yours as well. So these guys, you see, they have over 1,000 backlinks. For this amount of backlinks, this is very low. But that means that they're being found for over 1,700 organic keywords, and the URL is 25. If you compare that to yours, you can see that 0.288. So with the proper marketing strategy, with good content, and with good backlinks, you can definitely start outranking them and be a serious competitor for them. And let's take a look here on the keywords that they're being found for example. And it depends on what you guys want to target, what keywords do you want to target, what areas do you want to target. For example, let's see. I have a lot of keywords here. So it's going to be, for example, this one, commercial cleaning services, New Jersey. This is the volume. So there's 37 searches on average a month, and they used to be in first position. They dropped one position to since last month. Commercial cleaning in J. Same thing. The 89 searches a month. The difficulty is pretty low, so that's good news. And they're being found on second. So those things you might want to consider depending on what you want to target. If it's commercial only, if it's residential only, if it's both. There's a lot of keywords that we can do our research and see if it's useful for your business, and in that way we can see, or we can estimate how many visitors and potential new customers you can have by having, improving all these simple tips that I just gave you. To wrap this up, if you feel that we can help you out and would like to talk a little bit more on any questions that you have on any advice from us that we can help you out, please feel free to reach out. Our information is attached to the email. And if you have any feedback about the video, feel free as well. Let us know what you think. Thank you.